And we're live. Good morning, everybody.
Morning.
It's Monday morning. How are you? We are fantastic. What a beautiful morning this morning. I get up early. I get up at 4:30. And I opened the door and it was warm and the birds were starting to sing and it was just such a great few minutes. It was short-lived, 20 minutes or so, but it was amazing. Just really cool stuff. And so this morning, I want to talk a little bit about alignment and what that means. And I did a post on alignment this morning. And when our bodies, mind, and soul are all aligned, when our mind is aligned with our feelings and our energy, then that's when we start to be able to create the life that we've always wanted, whether it's health, wealth, love, relationships, work, all that stuff, courage, patience.
Anything you want.
You get whatever you want.
You make your life what you want it
to. But there's work to be done beforehand, and it's just about aligning your energies and your mind together, and so your thoughts and your feelings, what you're feeling and what your thoughts are. So I thought of a couple of things of advice, or a couple of examples of advice that I can give you. If you're waking up in the morning and you're in anxiety and worried and ruminating about things like that, a couple of things that you can do immediately is to do some breathing. So breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth about 10 times. But really, on a long-term basis, you really need to have like a coach or someone that can help you through these things. And once you release those negative energy blocks from yourself, and because typically what's happening is it's things from the past that are stuck in your body, so to speak, feelings, emotions about events and things that have happened to you that you're holding on to with your physical body. And once you release that, then you're able to move forward and make good decisions and really align with the energies of what's coming to you, and allow the things to come to you. You don't have to go and grab and find and look and work. I mean, we work hard, but it's different than that. It's about allowing that stuff to come to you. But first you have to release all of the negative energy that you're holding on to. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does. And it's funny, when you were talking, it reminded me of, there's a book by a guy named Robert DeRopp called The Master Game. And he basically says, look, you're playing a game. Life is a series of games. Everybody plays different games. And his advice is, seek above all a game worth playing. And that is really what you need to do. You need to find what actually turns you on, and then go searching for it.
Yeah, and it's really all about, life is really more about allowing things into your life rather than going to search for it, so to speak. I don't know how to explain it in a better way, but we're always...
You have to know where you're headed, though.
Well, right. And we're always looking for things outside of ourselves to make ourselves happy and fulfilled and joyous, when actually it's all inside here. You do that first, and then everything else comes to you that is happy and joyous. So most people have it backwards. They're trying to go get things to make themselves happy: the job, the love, the whatever it is, the new house, the car, the money. They think, oh, when I have that, I'll be happy. It's the opposite way around. That stuff will come to you, once you're aligned, and once you're happy, and that starts first.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm not losing my mind. It is Monday. We've had a fabulous weekend. I'm sure you've seen our post about Abby. We're just extremely excited about our new Airstream, and we're feverishly getting rid of our stuff and getting her set up and working at the same time. So we are busy, but we are making time to make our bodies strong and our minds strong, and it's with Kettlebell. So we make the time to do that, even though we are super busy doing other things. We make the time. We all have the same amount of time, so the excuse of I don't have time is a bullshit excuse. It is. It's just an excuse. You do have the time. Even if you take 20 minutes, half hour, it's the consistency every day that really counts over a period of time. And I know that. We work out for a half hour in the morning. We do our 5 Tibetan rites, which is about, 10, 15 minutes with a meditation. And that's what we do. And it keeps us healthy and strong. We're able to do lots of hard work to move ourselves forward to reach our goals that we want. So there's no excuses. So if you are sitting on your couch, you need to get up off your seat. Today may be the day that you start, right? Today is the day, the first step. That's the first step, is starting. And then once you get going and get that momentum and you join a group like us and you're with people that believe in health and being strong and being and that this getting your vessel strong, your body strong, also helps your mind and your soul as well. That's what it's about. So I hope you're having a good morning so far. So we're going to get started. David is our trainer, Sensei David Hills, we call him. He does have a YouTube channel, Sensei David Hills. So if you
allegedly,
if you need to look at some of the basic moves for kettlebell, you want to go to the Sensei David Hills channel. And I can't seem to unzip my jacket. Can't get my clothes off. Oh, there we go. It's going to be a hot one here in the upper northeast corner of the United States.
Today?
93.
93.
That's like unheard of even on the hotter days of summer. So, and it's only June 7th today. And it's supposed to be 93 degrees. So we have the AC on already. And I'm not an AC person, by the way. I hate the AC, but I will use it if I have to.
All right, are we ready?
We're ready.
Are you sure we're ready?
We're ready. Are you ready? Are you ready? Get up off your seats and let's go.
Okay.
Hops. Oh my gosh, this feels so good. I say that every time we do these, but it's so true.
Kind of tough to get started on.
And if you are doing these, you can also video yourself and post it. I'd like to see you guys working out, and if not, no big deal. We are getting the benefits of ourselves working out. Whew. Karate chop hands. So if you've always wanted to do a karate chop, this is your chance. Basically, bending at the knee, dropping your arms and shoulders down, and your pinkies are heading towards the floor like you're wicking water off your fingers. What did you say?
You'd think that in 40 years of martial arts training, somebody would teach me how to do a karate chop.
Heart openers, one of my favorites. As we open our arms, and you only want to open them as far as you can. You don't have to stress yourself out here. But feel the gratitude for everything that you have in your life. And as you come around, we're just doing some Qigong body tapping, waking our bodies up this morning. It's Monday, everybody. It's the beginning of a new week. That's the way I look at it. And head rolls, nice and easy. Going to the right. And just roll. Take it easy when you're going down into the back of your neck.
Away.
But even doing these warm-ups is essential, really, for your body. You know, it's the foundation. And it also opens up, when you're working out, whether you're doing yoga, bodybuilding, you're opening up your body as well to release some of that negative energy, to allow the good energy to come in. More so with the yoga stuff, but building strength, which is what, and flexibility and mobility, which is what we do with kettlebell, is also helpful as well. Arm rotation. So today we're going to do this a little different. Just straighten your arms and just go back. And you can go as fast or slow as you want. As big a circles as you feel comfortable. You'll be able to sense how your body feels. And we're going forward, opposite direction. And just getting the shoulders warmed up. getting that synovial fluid going, so it helps protect our joints, our shoulders particularly. Whenever you injure a joint, it really is hard. It doesn't matter if it's the shoulder, the hip, the knee, the ankle. It really, really takes a long time, if ever, to heal. Sometimes you have to have surgery. And it also reduces, if you're injured like that, it reduces your ability to do things that you want to do in your life. Even the simple things, you know. We met a lady at the dog park yesterday in her late 70s, and we could tell that she did some sort of a workout. She was very muscular for her age, and she was stretching out. She had a what was it, a hip pulled muscle in her pinched nerve in her groin. And part of it was because she wasn't used to sitting and working on a computer, and COVID came along, and all of a sudden her job required her to be sitting at a computer at home, and
she couldn't go to the gym.
Yeah, and she couldn't go to the gym to work out, so she was doing what she could at home. But you know, when you let your body go, then she went to do a stretch, and she pulled a muscle. And it's because her body wasn't conditioned anymore to do what it needed to do. And it was, she goes, and you hear this all the time, well, I only moved a certain way really easily, and I don't know what happened. You hear that all the time. It's when you don't work your body, it goes to hell. Is that a good? I gotta try to get this ring on. My fingers are slightly swollen this morning for some reason. Maybe it's the heat. But I did it. All right, everybody.
All right, let's do some kettlebell swings.
Okay, let me just adjust this camera here.
Camera issues this
I'm
morning.
gonna shut the air off. I don't like being cold.
All right.
I think I'm ready. I think I'm ready now.
All right. Pick up our kettlebell. Start doing some swing. Actually, send it out in front of you. Tip it back towards you. And then launch it and begin your swing. 1, 2, 3, 4. 10 more.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
Bring it to the rack.
That didn't work.
10 swings to the rack.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10.
Change hand.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10.
Set it down.
That was a nice little warm up.
All
Take a sip of water. Don't forget to stay hydrated when you're working out, especially on days like today.
right, let's move on to our high pull. So the launch is exactly the same as the swing. Elbow high, pulled back. Don't let the ball drop. Push straight back through like a punch until your arm is straight. Now, one of the keys here is don't unseat your shoulder at the top. You're going to bring it back Send it out, but only so far as your arm goes straight. Don't allow your shoulder to come out of socket. Here we go. 10 on each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Change hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sit down. Now, something that's been happening to me lately is I've been getting some funny tingling sensations from the knee to the ankle on my right leg. And the reason why is because watch my right foot, it's been slightly turned out while I've been doing my swing. That's sort of natural for me. It comes from standing on my right leg, doing a lot of kicking all of my life. My right foot tends to naturally pronate. If I put that under load during my swings and exercises, it is creating an imbalance in the musculature of my legs, which is causing a little bit of a neurological issue on that side. If I turn my foot in and remember to keep it that way, it goes away. So this is a lesson for me and for you. Keep yourself aligned. Just like Kendra was saying earlier, you need alignment, right? Not just of your actions, but of your body as well. And that's just a matter of being conscious of your body at all times. It's easy to leave things out. It's easy to forget. That's what happens. We forget ourselves. Okay, we're going to move on to the legs, and we're going to do from the rack position. We've been doing this exercise. Actually, I think we've only done it once, where we're going to drop one knee, drop the other knee, pick the first one up, and stand back up. Right? Down, down, up, up. Right? Here we go. Swing the kettlebell to the rack. Starting with my right leg. Right, left, right, left. Left, right, left, right, right, left. That's 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. Set it down.
Whew. I'm going to fix the camera a little bit because folks couldn't see us, what we're doing on the floor. Let me see who's with us this morning while I'm up here. Jackie. Good morning, Jackie. Love you. And we have
Tim.
Wilson and we have Timothy on David's Facebook.
All right.
And whoever else is watching.
Let's set the kettlebell aside and come on down to the floor for a sec.
Okay.
So we're going to do our rolling back and forth a bit, and we're going to try a new exercise with the kettlebell. Well, we're going to reattempt an exercise with the kettlebell this morning. So from here, tuck your chin, round your back, hands behind your legs, roll back, and up. 2, 3, 2 more, 4, 5. Nice. Now, scoot back a little bit.
I'm going to want my smaller get bell, huh?
Not yet.
Okay.
Now, I want you to make a figure 4, right? So the bottom leg is tucked underneath. And this bottom leg, point the toe. Try and make a straight line from your toe to your knee. Because that bone, or this section of your leg, right, your lower leg, is what you're going to lift yourself up on. So I have my right leg tucked underneath, so I'm going to take my right hand and I'm going to put it over here on my right, and I'm going to push and I'm going to roll that leg until I am up here and roll back, right? Roll up and roll back. Now, I'm going to do, make sure you have enough room behind you, and you're going to roll back and up, just like that. Right. Sit back down, change feet. Make sure that that's aligned. If my foot is bent at a 90-degree angle, it's going to block me from trying to roll up. It has to be straight. Put the hand behind you, roll yourself up, and roll yourself back. Again. And back. Good. Now, roll back. Use momentum. Good. Now watch this. I have my left leg tucked underneath. I'm going to roll back, switch feet to the right. Roll back, switch feet to the left. Give that one a try. Yeah, precisely. There it is. Good. Excellent, excellent. Okay, let's grab our kettlebell. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do this in a rack position. We're not going to do it in a pressed position. But we're going to press it as we roll back. So we're going to start with that piece of it. And it looks like this. I put the kettlebell in a rack position. And I'm going to roll back, press the kettlebell, and roll up back to a rack position. Roll back. Roll up. 1.
Whoops.
2. 1 more. 3. Set it down. Change hands. Try it on this side. Press. Return. Press. Return. Last one. Press. Return and set it down. Now watch this one so you can see what I'm going to do. You don't have to come up yet. All you need to do is this. Roll back and press. Figure 4 and come up. Just so that we know, just so that we get this correct position. Roll back, press. Figure 4. Roll back, press. Figure 4. Hand goes behind you. Now we're going to do this all together. So watch this one, Kendra. I'm going to roll back, figure 4, and come up to here.
Oops.
Right, that's it. Here we go. Press, figure 4 to kneeling position. Press, figure 4 to kneeling position. Last one. Press, figure 4, kneeling position. Now hold, stand up. Change hands. And down. Now from here, turn that foot, sit back, and you're in figure 4 position. We're going to press, figure 4 to the kneeling. Press. 2. Press. 3. Turn that back foot. Stand. Set it down.
Ooh, okay. I like those.
You're getting there.
Yeah.
It's a lot easier now, isn't it?
Yeah, it is a lot easier. It's
Yeah.
funny how that happens. But I'm in a good place today too, so that helps. I may come in tomorrow and not be able to do that like that.
You might.
And that's the way it works, folks. So if you're doing these and one day you're like hitting it out of the park and you come in the next day and you're like, I can't do any of these. I don't know what's wrong with my body. It happens. That happens. It doesn't, just because you progress one day doesn't mean that you're going to be coming in with the same
Right.
thing the next day. We all, our
Well,
bodies.
6 months from now,
Yeah,
you'll be able to do that and wonder why you ever couldn't.
right.
It's an interesting phenomenon.
Mm-hmm. It is. Very interesting.
Excellent. So essentially what we're looking to do eventually is the Turkish get-up using momentum,
Right.
right? Which is really, that's the way to go.
The hardest part for me doing that particular exercise are my hips, because when I put my foot underneath, my hips don't both stay solid on the floor.
Yep.
And it's painful. It's uncomfortable.
Mhm.
It's because my hips are very tight. So that part I have to, if I do it on a regular basis, I should be able to loosen that up a little bit.
Absolutely. Okay, so let's do some presses overhead.
Okay.
We're going to do our long cycle.
Go ahead.
So
Adjust
swing
the
to the
camera.
rack and press.
There we go. Swing to the rack and press. Hi, Bugsy. Bugsy just woke up.
All right. Make sure your feet are equal. And to the rack. And press. 1. Return to the rack. Swing. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 2 more. 9. 10. Swing and change hands. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Pull it in. Set it down.
Wow. By about 8, I was like, holy shit. Whoa. Cool. I think I'm going to turn the air back on. Starting to get sticky in here.
So, yeah. I'm not a big fan of the AC
I'm not either.
until I need it.
Right. Until it's 90 degrees it's probably about in the low 70s right now. But it's still early in the morning, so.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. So now we're going to go to the snatch, which is all the way from the floor. Snatch the weight to a pressed position in one clean, smooth motion. Keeping the kettlebell on the center line. Keeping your wrist straight.
Elbows close to you.
All right. So we're going to do 10 on each side. Here we go. Sit back into your hips, grab the bell, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Change hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Pull it in and down. Nice. Very, very nice. Have a seat back down on the floor. Some seated Russian twist.
Sounds good to me.
All right. Thumbs through the handle of the bell. Pick it up, handle towards your chest. Knees and ankles together. Lean back a bit. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Pick them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Set it down.
Whew. That felt good. Good job.
Excellent.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Nice having a trainer in my home, I can tell you that right now. We motivate each other. That's why if you're having trouble staying motivated with an exercise routine to build strength, flexibility, mobility, then get yourself a partner or come join us. We will be your partner. That's the beauty of this whole thing. The sun's coming through our blinds. It's so sunny out. I love it. But we're still...
Let's see. Phoebe wants to know the kettlebell weight. She's using a 12 kilograms, so 26.5 pounds.
And that,
Yep,
does that
yep.
sound what she should be using?
It depends. The average woman would want to start with an 8 kilogram kettlebell,
Which is what I started with,
which is
right?
what you started with.
Yeah.
A strong woman, right? Somebody who's already been training is probably going to use a 12 kilogram kettlebell. And a very strong woman should be using about a 16 kilogram kettlebell.
I've worked my way up, and honestly, the one that I'm using now, which is the 12 kilogram,
Mm-hmm.
I could hardly pick up when I started. Like I couldn't even get it up here.
Yeah.
And it's been over time. It takes patience and time, and literally just doing this every day. But it's fun when you do it in a group. And Phoebe, if you want, you can always take a video of yourself doing your kettlebell work, and David will take a look at it and check your form out, because form is really important. Want to make sure, and it's hard to see our own self. I know a lot of times when you point out a bad form that I'm doing, I can't even tell
Right.
myself. So if you want to do that, we're more than happy to do that for you. It will help in your progress, because if you're training with bad form, you're going to have bad, it's not good. You're going to be misaligned, and it could result in an injury. So we want to start out with good form, and we are here to help you do that. That's our gift to you. This doesn't cost anything. We do it because we love doing it. We do it because we want to help other people. And so it's an opportunity for you to get some really good training for free right at your own house. That's the cool part. And we love it. And we love being here in the morning, and it keeps us motivated as well. Today's Monday. Take a nice deep breath, relax a little bit. Don't take life so seriously. Get to your goals, stay aligned, make sure that you have a good morning routine. If you don't, we can give you some tips on that as well. It is the foundation of your life. Trust me. I'll be 59 in a couple of months, and it is the foundation of my life. I've been doing it for a few years in terms of exercise in the morning and a good morning routine, and it makes a huge difference getting to your goals. David and I are going to make this day a beautiful day today, and I hope you do too. And we will be back here tomorrow morning, bright and early, 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, for some more inspiration and kettlebell work. We love you. Have a fantastic day. Bye, everybody.